championship moment. Each side earned a bye from a strong regular season. Each side won 2 playoff games to get here. Now, which side goes home with the ultimate trophy? Lays in a on-time relay. We are ready to let the good times roll in New Orleans tonight, the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see, the national champions from last year, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The middle of the defense, but get nothing.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Boy, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Griese had in 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Grbac and all the great receivers. So this is within their history, and it's good that they're leaning on it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Marshall. He rolls out of bounds, but it's a big gainer there.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Movement here from the tight end. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
The quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. But how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job of the D.
We got it. The field goal's good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Bringing it out, it's Perkins. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. To the back. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And here's the handoff. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looking downfield, it's Knight. Makes a quick catch. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here. We got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
Decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50, the first possession. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, this one could hurt you.
They'll run it here. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
The Wolverines looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Gonna run it. It's Marshall. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Oh, the pass is picked off. He can go. He's at the 50. Out past the 30. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Tigers. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Marshall. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost, and you forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
This is a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
The back's got it. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that 1st and 2nd level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Oh, the defense misses out on an opportunity, just what they needed. Ball's on the ground, unable to recover it.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Fleming. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The Wolverines come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this 1st quarter. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through 1 quarter. Let's check out the game summary. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw. Short pass, finds the tight end. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs in this drive, but this will be tough. It's 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Breaks an open space. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, they try to sneak the running back out of the backfield. Quarterback looking downfield, no one open, so he just tries to get it to the back and hope he could get the yards after the catch for the first down, but the defense corrals him short of the marker.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down. From the shotgun, drops back. Tries the right with a quick throw. He's got it near the end zone. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Perkins. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. The Clemson offense heads back out on the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. The catch made, a lot of space now. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, it seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers, and now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs.
Now, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up. Here comes the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Already 8 yards on 4th down to keep this drive going. Looking to pass. It's Knight. He's got it. That is enough for a 1st down. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. That's caught. It's Jackson. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Clemson. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, winding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Zips it down the middle. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
They keep him off balance with a run. Picks up the first, looking for more. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Down the middle. It's Coleman. Oh, the ball's knocked loose. The defense scoops it up.
Well, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Back to pass. It's Knight. Throws it to the right. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And the Wolverines' offense is back on the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. Nice grab. It's Pullman. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Offense getting set. It's second down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. With the catch, it's Marshall. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch, but gets the first down in the process.
First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
And the Wolverines are going to cash in here in the red zone. He hands it off from the gun. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Grab behind the line. It's Fleming. Tackle at the 8 after the completion. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Looks left and finds his target there. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
The field goal is good. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Bringing it out, it's Perkins. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Looking right, this one caught. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick this away to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Perkins. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Well, bring him down after just a short pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Back to pass. It's Knight. Pulls it in. It's Wilson. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
Fourth down, look at a throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on fourth down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it, when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it inside your own 20-yard line, the defense lined up, did what they had to do. They get the ball, and now look at the field position that they have.
And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Caught behind the line. It's plenty. Touchdown, Wolverines! And they jump on top here in the second half. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And now they'll go for a two-point conversion. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here's the point after attempt.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
Make the extra point and go up 6. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's Perkins. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Takes the handoff. It's Jackson.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing their running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that previous play. It's a shotgun run call. He heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to pass. It's Knight. Grabbed by the receiver. Finds room at the 30. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. They bring him down, but the gain sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's 1st and goal.
And the Tigers trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. And looking to throw now on 1st down. The pocket breaking down. Touchdown, Tigers! A heroic effort here on the biggest stage. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Offense looking to throw the ball. Breaks an open space. And he'll head out of bounds, but not for the 4th. Pick it up enough for a 1st down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
This offense is rolling at the moment. It's 1st down and 10. Back's got it again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Stewart. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
That completion sets up an important 3rd down play. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. He's running out of time here. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that 3rd down catch.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to see a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that 1st down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Puts into space at the 50. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Back to throw. It's Knight. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it with room to run. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Now they call a run. Fighting off the defender. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back. The receiver makes the catch. Brought down. The completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
This is an example of a quarterback in his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for 6. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up 4th down now.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. Pays off in a big way here, right? Because the defense is thinking about they're going to run the football. They load up and opens him up for an easy touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Stewart. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Tigers. Defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands. Takes it in for a touchdown.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. First down. We're going to throw the football. The sure hands. It's Coleman. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
That completion sets up a second down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's fourth down, you've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
Receiver makes the catch. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed with the defense flying to the football.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. And it's a direct snap. Looking to the end zone. That one's incomplete. An interesting first down call, but it doesn't work.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works. Touchdown, Clemson. They are pouring it on now. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The Wolverines will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Stop right there at the line. No gain.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes a reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
The passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon or this one will be over.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Tight end goes in motion. On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down. He just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
Makes the grab. It's Coleman. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
Well, it's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Looking to throw yet again. Delivers quickly to the left side, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. Looking to pass here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Goes incomplete. Broken up by the defender nicely that time.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Makes the catch. It's James. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Man, Chris, when you're down by a couple scores late in a game like this, you need to find matchups where you can get the ball thrown downfield. Here it's a completion, but it doesn't get them very much. Now they've got a fourth down play coming up.
And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Trying for a fourth down completion. Grab down the middle. It's Coleman. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. And the Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And this one is caught.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Michigan. Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
42, Michigan 26.
And they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Snap movement in the backfield. Direct snap. The Wildcat look picks up a solid game, but they're still short of the first.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. He finds some space. Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
Oh, the ball comes loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
Well, the offense catches a break here, lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
They clear the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play. Down coming up after that running play. Scanning the field. It's Knight. Quick throw over the middle. Wide open downfield. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. And the importance of this attempt, if he makes it, it's now a 3-score game. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Bringing it out, it's Brown. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. When it comes down to this, they need to create some fourth quarter magic here or this national championship will slip away. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Breaks into the open. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
And the offense trots back out on the field again. Play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. Gets some space and on the 30. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. You talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quick pass. The catch is made. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Yeah, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have. But you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight.
Oh, man, Chris. I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. I'd say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And then there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Clemson Tigers.